Welcome back, everybody. This is Grace. Today I've got two leveling strategies. Well, yeah, two. I was exploring some stuff and I figured out the Alien Bounty quest has monsters that give a lot of XP at level 1. Now we're fighting them at max level and we're getting 230 gold and we're getting about 230 XP too. Thing is, these monsters, they still give that much XP at level 1. So it's a really good method because 200 XP at level 1 is really good. That being said, the problem is you can't access the Alien Bounty quest until level 5. Now you're saying, okay, but level 5 is still good, right? Level 5 is still good, and it would be great if I didn't also find something even better that you can do exactly from level 1 and it gives more XP. So you do, what are you building in here? What's your favorite thing to work on? And then pilot the assault tank. Now, I think for me, this is going to be an unbeatable because the monsters scale to level, so they're going to obliterate me. But you see how it's giving about 2,000 gold? It gives about, depending on your level, it gives 100, or not 100, excuse me, like 1,000 to 2,000 XP really early in the game. So we're going to be level 1, we're going to fight this Grapes of Wrath. It's going to be scaled to our level. It's actually going to be scaled below our level, I think. No, maybe above. Either way, scaled to our level. And it's going to give us like 1,000 XP per hit. And if you don't know the XP numbers, at level 1 to like level 15, it takes less than 400 XP to level up. So this is going to be a huge, huge speed up to the early leveling. And it might even be faster than Sizzlers. So I'm going to get on my fresh account. We're going to start the timer as we always like to do on our little speedruns. And we're going to do two methods. One method is doing the Mount Thrall mecha fight all the way to level 35. The other method is pivoting at level either 9 or 15. I haven't decided which. The reason you'd pivot at level 9 is because you want an initiative armor. Rubicon March the Last Line, it's an NPC quest, so you play as War. You fight exactly 6 monsters, 4 normal ones, 2 versions of War. And so if you're level 9, you have enough XP, you go right to level 15. Then you can start Sizzlers with an initiative armor. I'm not sure that's actually important. It might be, it might not be. I haven't tested it out yet, but that's why we're going to test it out. So we're going to do one where we stop at level 9, go to this, and then go to Sizzlers. The other, where we just go straight through farming at the Assault Knight the whole time, and see what happens. My guess is that the Assault Knight is going to be, pure Assault Knight is going to be slower, because the higher level you get, the weaker the Assault Knight armor gets. I'm oversimplifying a little bit, but that's basically what happens. Okay, but it's been 3 minutes, I haven't even done any leveling. Let's go see the new character. Okay, we've got a fresh 0. The name Hollow is goated because Mount Thrall is Hollow's location, and it turns out he created, maybe by accident, well, probably by accident, really optimal leveling strats. Okay, 3, 2, 1, timer on, let's do this. I gotta lock in, skip the tutorial. Experience chest will level us up to level 1. We'll take the mana potions. I don't think we'll need them. Maybe for Sizzlers. Maybe. Doubt it though. Of course, that takes a little bit of time. And boom. Okay, so the good thing about this method, we don't have to buy anything. We can just go straight to Mount Thrall. Go straight to Hollow's garage. What are you building in here? Everything to work on. Pilot the Assault Knight. Begin the mission, and then 3 dialogue boxes, maybe 4. We fight one of 5 monsters. Zardzilla is one of the okay ones. The only one that's bad, or I say bad, it's still better than everything else, is the Mud Golem. I think they call him like Mog, or, like unironically they call him like Clank or something, or Mog or Clunk. It's like a renamed Mud Golem. But as you can see, we got so much XP. So much more than you could normally get at this level. Even Tiamoth, Wings of Tiamoth, the one that I figured out, that was like the previous level 1 to 15 method, that was like 150 XP at level 1, and then like 300 XP at level 14. This is like 500 XP off rip. Also, if you want to stop fighting these monsters, I'm not sure why you would, but if you did, I calculated the XP it takes to get to level 15, and it's about well, I don't know exactly, but I know from level 9, it's about 1800 XP. Oh yeah, the Drackle Titan is really good too. It gives 1000. So the Drackle Titan and the Grapes of Wrath are the optimal ones, but they're all really good. It doesn't really matter. But anyways, as I was saying, if you're going to do the part where you switch quests in the middle, you need to have at least 1800 XP by the time you hit level 9. Now that should happen really easily. We already have 1800 XP at level 4. But if you get really unlucky and you get the Mud Golem like 6 or 7 times, you might not get there. That's the only thing. And the reason you need 1800 XP is because that's the amount of XP you need to level from 9 to 15. So if you're overcapped by 1800, then you'll just, every time you fight a monster, even if that monster gives like 1 XP, you will level up all the way to 15. X-Star is another one. I think this one's like, there are 5 possible monsters. I think this one's like second worst, maybe second best, no, third best, I don't know. Middle of the pack, we'll say. Because a lot of them are about the same. It's really just the Grapes of Wrath and the Titan Golem that are way better. And the Clunk or whatever that's way worse. But I can't even see the timer. Shoot, I gotta move my OBS. Hold on. Oh, 3 minutes, yeah. The Grapes of Wrath is my favorite. 1200. Yeah, you could say we're about to pop off. So we could go straight to level 9, right? Straight to level 15 right now. And it would be faster, but we'd lose some stored XP. So I don't know exactly how much XP you need to get to level 35, but I mean, I don't know. I cannot find for the life of me the experience cap spreadsheet. Like the leveling spreadsheet was like, this is how much XP you need to get to level 34. This is how much your XP cap is, level 32. Like, I can't find that spreadsheet. If someone knows where it is, could you link it to me in the comments or DM me on Discord? Either way. Or just ping me on Discord, I don't care. But anyway, the reason that this armor might not be good after level 15, or at least not as good as Sizzler's, is for the reason you see, if you look, it's a ranged attack, but the armor prioritizes strength. So, the armor gives you its own built-in stats. But they don't match with the weapon because of the stat revamp. So, and even then, before the stat revamp, you still have poor accuracy, I think. Maybe you'd have half accuracy, actually. Well, I guess 3/4, because half from each stat. But yeah, I have to decide whether we're staying with the... I think we're going to switch and we're going to get the initiative armor. I think that's what we're going to do. Because that's the more interesting one, so we'll do that one first, you know, viewer retention and all that. I'm kidding. But I do think it's going to be the better method. Anyways, as I was saying, the reason I think this method might be less good later in the levels is right now we're hitting them so easily because their MRM is just really low because they're low level. We're not going to have any stats to back up our damage because, again, it doesn't invest in dexterity. So, if it doesn't invest in dexterity, the higher their MRM gets, the more we're going to miss, but like more so than normal because we can't train our stats to hit. So that's why I think it might not be good. As you can see, we have 6,000, way more than the 1,800 we need to level up. We should be at 4,800 after we finish the whole quest. So you should see that if I did my... Sorry, 4,200. After we finish the whole... Rude. Rude. Okay. I want to save my SP for the Arctic's fight, so I won't use my skills anymore. But yeah, we should be at about 4,200 XP by the time we finish this quest. Also, I have this habit of spam clicking the dialogue and then leaving the quest, so let's try not to do that because I'm recording and speedrunning. Yeah, we'll try not to do that. No promises, but we'll try. But yeah, as you can see, okay, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna click like right on the side. There's no way there's a back to town button right on the side. It's actually a retreat button technically, but yeah, there we go. I keep on the second fight. I'm spam clicking the retreat by accident. But so the reason we timed it right at level 9 is because we know, well, I know there's 6 fights. Oh, I can use mana. I forgot. Anyways, I know there's 6 fights, so I have the XP level up to 15. So I just need to fight, 6 fights to level up 6 times. So that's why we leave exactly at level 9, not like at level 8 or level 10. It's just so we can get the level 15 armor and then be ready to do the Sizzler's quest. Yeah, I wish I tested using the Hyper Alphaean Slayer armor for Sizzlers, but I didn't. And I don't know if it's good. I don't think it can be better than the Mage setup. It just can't be, probably. Like if it was H series, maybe, but I don't think so. Alright, it's 1 HP. Is that the plot armor 1 HP? It is the plot armor 1 HP. Yeah, the only thing that slows us down a little bit is the plot armor, but... Oh. He died to sunburn. Cool. Okay, yeah, so I was spamming the dialogue, and I clicked retreat. I don't know why I always spammed it here, but it happened 3 times, and I was testing yesterday, so... Whatever. This mode, I think our basic attacks just hit his damage cap. Almost. Yeah, if they both hit, they'll hit. Honestly, I just need to lower the lag if possible. Can I do that? I can't lower the lag. I guess I can lower the graphic. Option. Yeah, there we go. That's the only thing to really speed up this fight. The graphics. Oh yeah, I just passively inflict the burn, I guess. Wait, did I even put it in FO? I didn't put it in FO. I mean, I guess I don't need to put it in FO if I'm plot armoring him every turn. Yeah, okay, no need. I guess I could put it in FD. Actually, this probably inherited the Paladin bug where the skills don't do more damage in FO. It's the weapon-based skills. They hit like they're in neutral still. I tested it like 1.5 years ago, but like, they did not update Paladin, so it's still the case, I'm almost positive. Let's see, is he gonna trigger his effect? I don't think he triggered his damage reduction effect. Okay, now he triggered his damage reduction effect. We will just attack, because I think we can kill him, yeah. And with the damage reduction, nice. Love to see it. Okay, so now we're level 15. We can buy the good armor. Is there anything else to buy in this shop? I don't think so. War God's Hope? Yeah, I can't see why I'd need that. Lock in with this cutscene. I'm sick of this. Oh my gosh, forget the lore, bro. I need a speedrun. Hyper Alphaean Slayer, boom. Now I need to like actually truly lock in. Because I have to do a bunch of shopping. I just have to... Oh my gosh, I already forgot. Heroic Titan. Heroic Titan. Herald. It's the fire spell booster. Then we go Fungibushi armor. Fungibushi armor. Then we go Orlix. Buy magic equipment. Beginner equipment. I'm gonna actually sell my spell just for peace of mind, so I don't cast it by accident. Kind of a time loss if you just lock in and don't cast it by accident, but we'll go Blaze first, then Earth Strike, then Energy, then Light. I think I also want Hailstorm and Rainstorm. I think you don't end up using Rainstorm, if I remember correctly. Then we go Mastercraft sets Geocastellum. So we're 10 minutes, we're level... So we took 4 minutes off the time, but we could have done it quicker, except we were just getting items. And we have 4,000 XP stored up, so we're gonna level faster. Oh, I didn't train my stats. I'm such a dumbass. That's a huge time loss. Okay, well, that's tough. So I could check how much time loss. I think it's gonna be about 40 seconds. I'm actually not. Let's see. We trained the stats. Now we go talk. It was 11:10. So however long it takes me back to get to the Geocastellum set. I think the no button for the temp pickaxe is around here. Okay, so it was about a 20-second, maybe 30-second time loss. Okay. So we can go 30 seconds faster without any RNG or hassle. Is it worth going Hyper Elf Man? Probably not. I don't know why I even picked that up, honestly. I mean, I do know because it's like theoretically good, but... Alright, Blaze. Do I use... I can miss, but like only barely, you know? Alright, Mud Golem. This is the... We didn't actually see the Mud Golem at all, but you just have to trust me that if you fight the Mud Golem in the armor, it only gives like 200 XP, not 500 like all the rest. Okay, now we're doing something that you've seen a million times. Well, I've seen a million times. Maybe not everyone has done the Sizzler's Quest a million times, but I've tested so much stuff. I've speedrun it like 12 times. Sizzler, there we go. I think we just use fire anyway. Doesn't really matter. There we go. Nice. Yeah, so I think we only need a couple Sizzlers to get all the way to 35. I think. I'm not positive. But yeah, so we're at 9,000 at 600. How much are we going to lose? We are going to lose... Oh! Almost exactly 700. Almost exactly 700 XP. So if something goes up by 100 every time, yeah, we don't have quite enough to get to 35, so I'll have to find a couple more Sizzlers. Oh, that one didn't level us up. Weird. We'll use Sorcery here. I don't know if this actually does more damage than Rainstorm. Hailstorm. Let's do it one more time to see. Yeah, I don't think it does. Because Hailstorm is on the old int standard, where the stat bonuses were twice as high. I think the animation's slower too, especially when you count the clicking time. If you're leveling on a Guardian, by the way, if you're thinking about, oh, which scroll is optimal, the new scroll or the old scroll, the new scroll is optimal because if you get Z tokens, you still only have one thing to click. On the old scroll, you had two things to click, and that could like mess up your rhythm a little bit. But on the new scroll, it just gives it to you in one, and you can click the side menu if you want, but you can just ignore the side menu and just go next. Which I think is awesome. But then it only matters on a Guardian if you're speed leveling, because on an Adventurer, you're a new account. So you don't get tokens on a new Adventurer, but on a Guardian, you're allowed to get tokens, because you know, you can't just make infinite Guardians. The reason that tokens thing, by the way, if you haven't heard the explanation, the reason you can't get tokens on a fresh account is because, or fresh character, is because when there was some like golden gift box raffle at some point, some guy was getting like thousands of golden gift boxes, and the AQ team was like, man, this guy must be spending a lot. Then they looked at his account and they were like, why doesn't he have any packages? That's a little strange. So then they tracked his account activity or something, and they figured out that he was making new adventurers, botting them to just complete battles until they got 25 tokens, vaulting the tokens over, and then deleting them and making new adventurers. So basically, yeah, we go Vanquish Shadow for sure. But anyways, I'm kind of butchering this story, but basically, he was making new characters, token capping them, because there wasn't a limit back then. You could just get tokens right after you made a character. Deleting the characters, doesn't matter, whatever. Deleting the characters, and then making new ones. So like, you finish one character's token cap, you delete it, you make another one. And just continuing that. So he was able to get infinite batches of 25 tokens. Play again. There we go. He was able to get infinite batches of 25 tokens without any, without any payment. So the AQ team was like, well, we can't have that, and since we can't stop botting because it's a 20-year-old Flash game, we'll just have to make it so new characters can't get tokens. And I think that's like a reasonable, seems... I didn't mean to click that. I clicked it again. Skill issue. I could have trained int. I don't know, maybe I should have trained int, so I don't miss. Because when you hit level 20, the Minotaur gets upgraded, the Scorpion's Art gets upgraded to the next tier. Because these monsters don't scale exactly to your level, they scale at level brackets. Like the Sizzler will change at level 35. I've also gotten some, I think, crazy Sizzler luck here. Like half my fights have been Sizzlers. And it's at these levels where you actually start to slow down and spend a lot of XP. Oh, I missed it. How much XP did I lose there? Level 31, another Sizzler, very nice. I think we're spending like 1,000 XP per level. Okay, 7,996. Let's see what we get to. So we gained 2,000, we lost, but we only gained 400. So that means it was a 1,600 XP level, probably. Yeah, this will be a good test. Wind is, no, this is definitely better than Sorcery. Yeah, like here, the Shadow Behemoth gets upgraded in level when you hit level 26, apparently, so that would have been another good reason to train int. I could do more damage, but, you know, but then I'd have to leave the quest and come back, so maybe it's about the same. Like a very small optimization either way. I'm not sure which will be faster, but okay, so that one was 2,300 XP. So this is when, yeah, we're almost done, so we'll just fight some monsters. Just need 2 more. Oh, one of them was Sizzler. Great. So it's looking like we can get a sub 19 finish. Looking like we can definitely get a sub 19 finish, unless we get a randomly hard monster. Well, Scorpion's Art is randomly hard. Yeah, we'll use Ring of Precision and we'll just Hailstorm until it dies. So it's going to be a little bit, if we got an easy one, could have been sub 19. We're going to be a little bit over 19 minutes to level 35 here. Thinking about this, I don't think the Assault Knight is going to be able to keep up. But I could be wrong. And of course, we could have left the quest and done the last 2 levels at a different place where you can kill monsters faster, but you know, we're trying to be practical here. We're not trying to... I mean, I guess if it is a speedrun, I should be speedrunning. But this is also meant to be a bit of a guide. So I don't want to be doing random stuff. I want to have it be, like, relatively simple. Like, you go to one place, you do this. You go to another place, you do this. You go to a third place, you do this. You shop in the middle. Like, that's all I want. I don't want to be... Then when you get exactly 5,000 XP, go to this NPC quest where you can kill 2 monsters really fast to get the last 2 levels. Like, that just seems unnecessary. What about a 1935 finish for level 35? I think that's great. I think that's beautiful. That is... Let me see. Can I pause the timer or do I just remove it? I can't pause the timer. I mean, you can. I just don't know how. I made this timer like 3 years ago. I just can't remember anything about it. But there's a button to press it. It might be P, but that might pause my recording instead. Not sure. Anyways. Definitely a success for speeding up the leveling. Could you go a little bit, teensy bit faster? Yes. That was the first method. I think tomorrow, because this video's gotten a little long, I will also try out just doing the Assault Knight quest. So instead of going to Sizzlers, we're going to just do the Assault Knight quest. The idea being that while Sizzlers, like 1 in 4 fights, gives you 3,000 XP, at the Assault Knight, every fight gives you 1,000 XP. So like in theory it's faster, but I think it's going to be slower because the actual kills with the Assault Knight are pretty slow compared to the kills with our mage setup at Sizzlers. So I think it's going to be slower, but I still want to try it just to be sure. And maybe it'll turn out it's faster to go to like 25 and then you go to Sizzlers or something. But either way, that's that for now. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is a pretty huge optimization for the early game. Definitely a big change, and I'm excited that I was able to find it. Could there still be something better? Yes, absolutely. If we can find something that's like Acroloth, which gives like thousands of XP, like 30,000 XP, then of course that'll be better if we can just kill it once and then spam level ups. But for now, this is a really good method, and you level up pretty much as fast as you can kill things. So yeah, I don't think there was a single fight I didn't level up. Did I only do 34 battles? I think so. 33 actually, counting the XP chest. No, 34. 1 to 35 is 34. But Yeah, I'm very happy with this. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully this is going to get added to the wiki. I may or may not have been removed from the wiki. Totally okay, not a big deal, but I can't add it myself, is what I'm saying. But yeah, very exciting stuff. See you all later. Spread some peace and love. Bye-bye.